Our final update now on a story out of Fredericton High School in New Brunswick, Canada, where a 2,700-page document obtained by an access to information request revealed adult migrant men attending classes, harassing their younger Canadian peers while making demands for gender segregation, halal foods, some of them even demonstrating excitement over the bombings in Brussels earlier this year. Every day this week, we've shown you the glaring problems stemming from poor integration of Syrian migrants in just one Canadian high school. So the question becomes, how did this happen? And what are the authorities doing about it? Well, the answer to the first question, how did this happen, became painfully clear while combing through the email transactions between teachers from the school. They were perfectly unprepared. One note from the school's department head for international students depicts an utter lack of resources where no supports are in place beyond an initial interview in a province where there is no official program for students who wish to learn English as a second language. She complains of a lack of personnel with designated roles, no translator-interpreters, for example, to help students adjust to a whole new set of cultural and social norms. So, our federal government dumps tens of thousands of Syrian refugees into Canada with no plan to integrate them into our schools. I mean, it's no wonder the school's vice principal wrote to the member of parliament responsible for the riding of Fredericton, describing several sleepless nights because of the migrant mayhem within her school's walls. She says the school's problems are so severe, so important, she wants the details passed along to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau himself. Because, as it stands, the school isn't coming up with viable solutions on its own. In fact, emails between teachers show there are no consequences for Syrian migrants wreaking havoc in the classroom. Why? Because the students don't speak English and there aren't enough translators to discipline the misbehaving migrant men. However, the school seems more interested in controlling the behavior of the Canadian kids than their migrant peers. Staff emails encourage teachers at the school to listen to student conversations in the hallways and ensure that they're not referring to the Syrian refugees as refugees. At FHS, one email reads, "We feel it's important to refer to all groups as, quote, newcomers in order to promote a welcoming school." And in the event the Syrian migrants didn't feel welcome enough with a student drive for school supplies, again, it was reiterated that the messaging focused on, quote, newcomers, not refugees. Priorities, eh? Well, we here at The Rebel aren't afraid to admit our own priorities, which include the safety and well-being of our nation's children, our little girls, and the boys who wish to defend them without fear of being labeled a racist. Tonight, I hope you'll join me as I expose what's really going on behind the walls of one Canadian high school where the honeymoon with their migrant male students is quickly coming to an end. Watch On the Hunt with me, Faith Goldie, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here at therebel.media. Like what you just saw? Click here and become a member. Watch full episodes of my show On the Hunt at therebel.media.